it. It is, of course, the Last Dark who won the last game and are currently poised to force out the three-way tiebreaker. Which way is it going to go? Let's find out.
Both teams already smoked up. Going for the usual ward.
A little bit of smoking, a little bit of warding in the middle lane. Doggies trying to do some scouting, don't see anyone, so they'll probably know something's going on here. The fact that none of these Lycan Wolves have seen a single hero. Hello. Why?
It's a nice thing to do against Lycan. If you do the smoke, then suddenly you're not getting hit by any wolves. You're not like giving away indirect information based on where you could have placed your ward, based on where supports are standing. So, no, I like that. Nice start. Of course, Dire opting for the bounty or the river rune spots. And not as many sticks. We're actually missing... No one's got a stick in this game.
Just branches.
The previous time we had 5 sticks at the start of the game, and this time we have 0.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
Stickless. Yeah, just so many branches. Just all about the stats, these lanes, I guess. Alrighty. Rune's gonna be spawning, and Ice Ice actually denies one of them. Very cute little play there, just using the blinding light, pushing them away, getting the deny, the one-man interrupt. It's gonna allow him to get 2 bounty runes over the 1 off the side of the Last Dark. I love that. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's good. Clean stuff.
Middle lane looks like 70 doing slightly better on the block here, but when it's melee versus melee, you know, it never matters really that much. Especially when you have that vision down, it's really not a big deal at all. So let us be laning it up right here. 2 big tanky boys just taking chunks out of each other. Again,
why are we in like the weird matchups?
We really are. Yeah, I do feel like this is probably a Timber lane though, right?
Yeah. No, I had to crunch the numbers real quick. Like, yes, Timber should, in theory, be fine here. I don't think the trample damage is magical though, so maybe if he gets to like phase boots quite quickly on the Primal Beast, or even just an early pair of boots, it could be enough early levels. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it, but I'm leaning Timber.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. And we see that first trample coming out of mid, and 70 does take a ton of damage from that actually, so yeah. Reactive armor ain't helping anything of that. Meanwhile, down at bottom, a lot of trading going on. Normal end on the Scarth and CTY just taking hits at each other. CTQ also dropping low on the Clockwork as well.
And Clockwork is such a boss laner, especially when you have a ranged carry. Like, you know that the sacrifice you make for your resources to get into the middle, there should be some support helping you, but he's kind of by himself here.
Yeah, this is a big commitment from him. Let's see if it pays off. Blood grenade upon him, but won't do enough damage to take him down. And CTY getting some good harassment out in response. So, you know what? I think they've just freed up CTY's lane pretty heavily down here.
That was so spooky, because Doom and Sky were 1 creep from level 2. He throws himself into the middle. It's like at any minute they hit level 2, Infernal Blade comes in, or an Arcane Bolt, boom, he's dead. So really playing on the edge of the level 1, level 2. Yeah. And yeah, he does pull 2 of the creeps as well. So quite effective stuff from ZZQ, but easily could have been a different scenario where he just gives away the first blood.
Yep, playing on the edge. But, you know, got to respect the min-maxing. Always important to do so. This read was correct.
Oh,
meanwhile,
nice.
up at the top lane is, of course, this Lycan lane. One we've got to pay close attention to because, of course, if this Lycan gets out of this laning phase with any kind of lead, then he is going to dominate this game. It's a very, very good Lycan game. Beyond, of course, a very dominating player as well. Loves playing these greedier offlaners.
So far, doesn't seem to really be punished, right? He's got 9 CS, 6 denies. He's about to complete his helm. And then that's the thing with offlane Lycan, is when you're going for this, the Helm of the Dominator, you starve your inventory, right? You go for branches, maybe 1 pack of tangos. You hope to get the Lotus, which he gets now. And then once you get the Helm, you're like, okay, guys, I can breathe now. I haven't been fully shut down. The farming can begin. And yeah, we haven't really seen the Venom Monster aggression occur in this lane. Of course, Kotl plus Lycan Wolves, it's difficult.
Yeah, and a lot of that as well as the... just being shut down. It's just annoying. Very, very annoying. I hate Kotl. Such a, like...
You've been very passionate today with your opinions on heroes. You said hate and love a lot based on different scenarios and heroes that you've seen.
I mean, I like do shit heroes, and I dislike the anti do shit heroes, you know, which is very much Coddle, right? Like, you try and jump into the lane, I've been blinding lit. You know, you try and, like, push out a wave, it's been illuminated, you know? I guess it's
What's
all
your opinion on, like,
perspective.
Enigma, then?
Oh, yeah, cool hero. I get to shout about Black Hole. That's always fun.
But you like laning into it?
I didn't used to, but I don't care so much now. The range creep still lives.
Okay, fair enough. Hoping to get a more compelling answer. I thought you were going to be brilliant angry, but Venom answer, though, he is going to be angry because he gives away first blood.
Yep, just getting ticked down a little bit too much. I mean, Eric was looking for a bit of revenge here, trying to bring down Ice Beyond, trying to go for the deny, doesn't get it though. And the South doesn't heal him up enough as well. Ice was like, no, I want to live. Please, let me
Beyond
live.
force feeds him the Lotus, then go for the deny. Then he's like, no, I'm salving my... It's like everything in his power not to, but Christ.
Yeah.
Does
The
go
heavy
down.
resources committed to try and making him live there and doesn't work out, so that never feels too great.
Yeah, 1,000 gold away from the Helmet Dominator for Lycan. Maybe in about 3 or so minutes time, that should be in play at the current rate of Lycan's farm.
Yeah, I don't know why Ish that. It's kind of fine. Like, he's not particularly
No,
far
it is fine. It's just, you know,
pretty normal.
Yeah, it's pretty normal.
Yeah,
It's just the fact that you know it's coming.
I want to look at this mid lane for a bit as well, because again, we were unsure about this matchup. Does look like they're kind of just trading at the moment. Echoes kind of just runs in, stomps down a creep wave or two, you know, using the onslaught to secure some range creeps here and there, and that's pretty much it. He is moving up top here. I'm not sure how much he's going to get done under the tower. Is he just looking to buy something, or?
There's already a ward placed to get to courier kill. Right,
Runs
nice.
in, kills a courier, and runs back to mid. Okay, bro.
But 70 now has level 6 advantage, so Echo's rotation is going to force him to have to run away with the onslaught.
Yeah, I don't know what that play was from Echoes there. I mean, maybe he just can't come to the lane where he doesn't have trample. I'm not sure, but either way, up in the top lane, they're trying to run down this Templar Assassin with the rotation out from ZZQ, but it does not seem to be working out for them as Erica just crits down the clockwork and gets himself the freebie.
Not even using his power cogs there to potentially set up for a deny play. And the heat at the moment does go down. And yeah. So for Echo, at least, just to give context to his rotation, he rotated during nighttime, but also there's a Radiant ward on the high ground near the Ancients, right? And now Beyond steps up again, like...
All right.
Oh, premature tip, though, Venno. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You got those stuns, boys. You're a stunless team. It's what Doom and Primal Beast are everything for you. If they're not there, just TP out. And that might be the comms now from for the future of this laning phase.
Yeah, very well could be. Meanwhile, at bottom lane, they're just farming up, really. Like, CTY is clicking Shining quite a bit, sure, but Shine doesn't really give a damn. He's got himself his Vanguard, so we'll be absolutely fine. And there's also just constantly mana burning down the wind, and, well, Normal tries to come in for this one as well, and Echoes is here also. Trample's going to cut through the evasion of the wind, but a nice blinding light's going to push back Echoes once again. Doesn't make a difference, so Shining still able to get the kill, and now the Pulverize comes through onto the Coddle. So much damage coming out from that Primal Beast, and they will be able to kill off Ice Ice and ZZQ. I think he might be going down here as well, yeah. Turning up to this fight was just not advisable. Onslaught is there, the kill comes in, ZZQ to full. There's going to be 3 heroes dead in the bottom side of the map for Team Zero.
So incredibly awkward. I think, yeah, last arc, the way that they're utilizing their supports to just poke out rotations, they go top, sure. Lycan TP's up, but they're still forcing things, right? They kill off the clock, they then go bottom, they get this triple kill. So I love the way that they're doing that, and I think this is how they need to play this Primal Beast. Don't play the mid lane anymore. Yeah. Don't park yourself into a Timbersaw. Go for the hunt, and hunt he does.
And
they're going to throw everything at him.
That's the thing, and he is going to do so. So the Doom comes down onto the Wind Ranger. 70 entering the engagement though, and just looking to bring down Shining, and should be able to have the damage to finish this off. ZZQ will grab that kill, as the Wind Ranger will be surviving through it this time around.
I won't lie, I started that, you know, looking into that fight, expecting there to be one support behind, but as soon as I went quiet, looked at that minimap, I was like, wait a second, there's only 2 of them. Mate, that's the difference. If you bring one Venno, one Sky there, it's absolutely insane. Easy kills, but black in the numbers. And now they're getting pushed out of the Radiant side of the map. Something that potentially wouldn't have occurred if you had Venno or Sky playing with the Primal Beast. They need to sync up their heroes. Because look, and Sky by himself is putting CTY in a dangerous position.
To echo your last point as well, as ZZQ might be getting killed by Echoes here. Normaland has gone down at the same time as well, but Yeah, very close to bringing down CTY with him. That could have been a miracle play coming out from the Skywrath, but alas, couldn't quite finish the job. But
they're just playing by themselves.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Of course, in the absence of top lane aggression, TA is able to farm up a little bit more. Is going to go for the Dragon Lance, and on the flip side, Lycan, Hell of the Dominator, is online. Often means that the tower falls. There isn't like a traditional tower defending hero on last arc. Venomancer with Plague Wards does nothing to Lycan. Doom with a Vanguard, don't really want to starve him and like put him in that position. So yeah, expect towers to fall if Lycan really wants to hit them.
Yeah, I think so. All in all, a good start to the game from last arc. And this is kind of not what I was expecting with these lanes. I mean, the Erica lane, sure. Like, I expected Erica to do well. But the fact that this Primal Beast has come out pretty much on top, like, that is surprising to me. That is very surprising.
It's the rotations. Like, it's the fact that he's always hungry to look for that next kill, right? He's not locking himself into mid. He's not thinking about the jungle. It's, I get a rune, I go. I have mana, I go. As long as he can dodge out the clockwork, then he will be able to thrive in these engagements. We have seen it a couple times, like if you're inside cogs and you use Onslaught, you get instantly pushed by the barrier, so your Onslaught gets cancelled. The hookshot is cancelling his ultimate. Like, we haven't seen the hookshot yet, he's not level 6, but you just need to keep in mind that this clock will be your arch nemesis the entire game. And we are seeing the Blade Mill. Dude, I'm actually so hyped to see if this is good or not. I trample on Blade Mill on top of you. Like, you want to use spells to stop me using that and you take more damage. It's kind of cool.
Echo's gonna grab him here. I mean, the doggy does get off the shapeshift, so Beyond is probably just gonna run away from this one. In fact,
look at the support.
Look at the support. They're just gone. They see that shapeshift, they're like, nope.
Oh, this is what we were talking about in the draft, right? Like, this Lycan will eat on these supports the entire time. That was the most pathetic gank I've ever seen in my life.
I love how they pulled the ripcord immediately there. They're just immediately just like, oh, fuck this, we're out. Parachutes pulled.
Of course, that gank will be different in the future when Sky's in position to use Ancient Seal pre-shapeshift. Even if he has level 6 with Mystic Flare, you'll have the damage to kill him off, but under-leveled supports, not in position to get the spells on top of the Lycan. He lives to wolf another day.
Woof.
Woof.
Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Shining is just hitting creeps. He just wants a Midas. He just wants to do what every Doom always wants to do. Get nice. Get
so fat. What the hell? Like, ignore the Doom right now. We got some 6,500 net worth TA. Erica goes for the Dragon Lance, going for Deso. I'm really excited to see if, with Deso timing, do they go Roshan to then try and get themselves on the map? Do they ignore that and just continue farming and wait for, okay, guys, we don't want to give this an awkward position. Because, like, this TA game, as soon as she wastes her blink, Windrunner, there is Shapeshift with Lycan to eat for Refraction and her summons. Like, it is going to be a very hard game for TA to play drawn-out fights. It needs to be explosive, and she's gonna maybe get a kill here.
Yeah, there we go.
Or
they will bring
killed.
down normal end. Though the Doom is out onto the wind. She's in some trouble trying to make her way through the tree line here. ZCQ trying to help out as well, but Shining just going to grab himself the solo. Brings down the enemy carry all by himself. They're looking for a bit of revenge here. And with the Solar Bind plus that battery cell coming through onto Shining, it's doing quite a lot. And there's some creeps arriving through the portal. Soon enough, their master shall arrive. And now the shapeshift popped as well. Shining go for the TP out of this one. Does he have the HP to make it out? No, he does not. Oh, no. Where was he TPing to?
I didn't see where it's TPing to, unfortunately.
I think it might have been the tier 1 tower, which his team had just TP'd into there, because that felt like a long one.
It did look like a long one. Shapeshift is going to be on cooldown, which you would argue stalls out at least the tower aggression. Still a 2k lead. 8,000 gold now on the TA. Deso complete at 13 minutes. Dragon Lance and Deso. Wraithbound with a Bassi. Like, that is a very healthy looking inventory for this TA. But the point I was making is still, this isn't some perfect TA game. This is very much a TA game for the tempo. And Echo, we're getting into why Clockwork is so good against this hero. constantly annoying him. But he actually gets out. Fair play, boss.
All right. Skedaddled.
Shield rune comes into play, boys, I guess. Look at that.
Yeah. Tis a silly rune, but oh so juicy when
How
you do pick
silly.
it up.
Give it a silly out of 10.
Oh, it
silly out of silly.
is like a 8 out of 10 silly.
Whoa, 8 out of 10 sillies.
Yeah.
That's sillier than you. That was
Just
for the
1
kids
point
watch.
higher.
That was for the the kid entertainer in me, you know.
The 9-year-olds watching.
When I moved to Disney Channel or some shit. Instantly swears after saying it. Yeah, I'm
You set your sights high though. Not even going for like CVC or anything, just straight in.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So TA is going for the Blink Dagger after all these items. Like often we see, like each TA player has a whole different read on how they want to play the hero. I would go Academics and split push everything, or I'll go BKB and be able to enter the fight, or Blink to assassinate. And I fully agree that Blink is the item in this game. Like this TA, she needs to go, all right, we have doomed Windrunner, I Blink, I kill. You know, if there's the TA, I feel like should never initiate if the Primal Beast or the Doom haven't entered the game straight off the bat. What's the runes?
I agree. You want to be
1-for-1.
that. You want to make sure this Doom is like a death curse. You know, you want to make sure it's not just like an annoyance. It's got to be Doom into kill every single time, and the Blink Dagger makes that possible. Also, you don't really need BKB super early in this game. Like, sure, getting cogs and shit, it's going to be annoying, but like, there's no big lockdown, there's no big disables, there's no big poking abilities either from the time of Team Zero.
I agree. This could be the game where you just don't buy it up until like maybe some hexes come out or something and you want to cover yourself late game, but I could easily see her going raw damage, like Blink, some like Daedalus style play, and use her team to be the body, so for her to do all the work after the fact. Like she has like the perfect draft to do that. Team Zero going Roshan first though.
They are in this pit right now, tearing it up. Yeah, I mean, last start, they need to read this, and I don't think they have. I think this is actually going to be successful from Team Zero. Kind of insane. They're getting away with this, but yeah, it's just no response from last start. They're not aware, lacking information.
They did use the scan, so they were at least aware at the tail end of the Roshan that the lad was falling, but when you click kind of across their heroes, they're all awkwardly close to an item. It would have been rather suicidal to go for that. Oh. Echo's cancelling his onslaught there.
Yeah, he's got the
It looked like he bumped into the crystal, but he just cancelled.
Be okay. Yeah, a little bit suspect.
But yeah, if you quickly like go across every hero, right, for last arc, it's like you got all we do here. This is easier. Primal Beast close to BKB. Doom about to plead Crimson. Venom Monster about to lose his life. Skyroth Mage about to get forced off. Like they are on the fringe of at least some type of engagement.
Yeah, well, they're going to commit to this one, and the Haste Rune Primal Beast comes charging through the fight. What the fuck? That is so much damage. Now he's going to pick up and slam down beyond. He's got as well. What the hell? They're just tearing them apart right now. This isn't a fight. This is a slapdown. Team Zero is going to be the next one on the agenda. He's just going to get smashed through. I mean, that Age is still surviving, and Echo is actually gone. Need to be careful there. A little bit too much damage coming out from the tower and from CTY just on the sidelines there. The Primal Beast does fall, but wowee. Oh, such a quick fight as well. Just goodness me gracious.
Oh, good old Primal Beast, right? Get the haste rune. Everyone's kind of bunched up going for the kill, then Primal just turns it around. And yet, TA is going for all-out damage. We're seeing the Hurricane Pike pick up, and then for a bit more control, but MKB after that. Yeah, I kind of forgot that you need to go MKB in this game because of Windrunner. Like, if she doesn't go MKB, then your carry is doing some awkward shit. And there's the Grove Bow. I think, what was it? Both carries got a Grove Bow, so we get an honest game of Dota 2. TA and Winner both getting the additional range. Congratulations, game. Very
I would
fair
say
and balanced.
more beneficial for the Wind Ranger due to the magic resistance. Yep. The magic amp on the Grove Bow, reducing magic resistance, thus making the Maelstrom do more damage, thus giving CTY the ability to solo kill anybody, thus winning them the game. But there's a dead
Counterpoint.
Age is gone. Yep.
We can cast Doom dying, or at least getting gone on first.
Yeah, okay. Well, ZZQ is going to end up dying instead as Erica takes the front lines here. Doom is out onto the big target as well. CTY is gone. Echo's charging across here looking for the Connell. Connell's in deep, but he's going to get taken out as well. Oh my goodness, Erica just taking name after name. Dog tag after dog tag.
That was so weird from Team Zero. Like, you can't fight without your Lycan. Like, you don't have innate team fight in your lineup, right? You've got a lot of little poking style heroes. So if Lycan is not in the fight, then you lose your ability to scare your opponent's positioning and put them in awkward spots to allow Winrunner to kind of get in and out, Clockwork to see the fight. But when you're taking a fight so close to the dire side without two of your heroes, that was just rather inconvenient from Team Zero. And you're mentioning the Grove Bow. Don't think out the Grove Bow for yourself. That's selfish. The TA Grove Bow, the Venom Monster, the Skyruff, Mage, even the Doom, they're all getting amped up now by the TA. That's going to be the reason why they win the game.
Thus, they win the game. I think you're fine.
Thus. Yeah, true.
Thusly. Oh dear. Another hero spotted by Erica. Whack, whack, whack. In go the side blades. Down goes ZZQ. Another kill heading the way off the last dark here as they have hit their timings with such gusto. Team Zero just don't seem to be able to muster the power to fight them right now.
It feels like a mismatch right now occurring in this game.
Ice on the run, and there comes more. Right, I mean, this is
9-0-1 on Erica.
Dude, he's kicking off, and then some.
This is how you want to play your TAs, right?
Yeah.
You want your TAs to be explosive, to be strong on their farm, and to dictate how they want to play the map. He is 18 levels up, incredible net worth. He sees a support, they die. He has the shard to apply an additional cover so that if he is to jump in, there isn't going to be some like blinding light or clockwork turnaround when you go for the supports. Yeah, again, incredible stuff so far from TM. We've not yet seen Team Zero be able to do anything. And it is a product of this Windrunner. Windrunner carry is always, I need to farm, guys. I need that next item. I need my Lincoln so I don't get stunned. I need my Maelstrom for damage. I need my Gleipnir for control. Like, you're always chasing items. Compared to TA, it's like, you see her pick up an item, she's pushing herself forward into the game, whilst Windrunner, you see her kind of hoping. And that is the disparity right now. It feels like, kind of like the Naga game in the previous one. Like, Windrunner, 9,000 net worth, nearly half of the TA, may I add, but also like no real aggressive bone in her body yet. That is disgusting.
Just needs the Lincolns to not get doomed every single engagement, but she might not be so lucky. The team's coming around. ZZQ acting like a very good canary here, testing the mines, testing the air quality for the Wind Ranger. So instead, they're going to go for another big target. They have found Beyond here. The poke shot comes through, though, interrupts that slam down from the Primal Beast. So Echo's, at the moment, not able to complete this. And he's in an awkward position right now. Going to have to pop the BKB pretty early on as Nomaland just getting beaten up by the illusion. Sorry, by the creeps off the Lycan. Stephanie up onto the high ground, looking for a target here. Echo's charging across. No more BKB available from him. This might be Team Zero's fight, but what more can they get? Erica would be a phenomenal target here. That Heavenly Bind slowing him down so much, but the team not able to follow up on the kill here. So TA will get herself out, but they lose both the supports. But to be fair, like, that's not a huge loss for the Tidus to last dark. In fact, that's actually kind of a decent turnout for them.
Yeah, but for Team Zero, they finally fought around their Lycan, and look, they could take a fight.
Yeah.
Even when they're down 8k gold, look at the damage numbers we just saw briefly there. Like Lycan, he's the one forcing the Sky to die, forcing the Veno to try and disengage but also die. And I think for Last Dark at least, they need to be so careful. They've tried twice now to jump this Lycan with the Primal Beast Sky combo, but Lycan very quick on getting that shapeshift off. It still goes through any stun once you get it active, so he will be able to run away with any Ancient Seal Mystic Flare combo because the stun itself isn't long enough to kill him, right? So yeah, I think Team Zero, they're finding kind of how they want to play this game out, fight by fight, but it's like Lycan or bust right now, I feel like.
And what's surprising to me is that on either of the supports, we don't have like a Glimmer Cape or a Ghost Scepter on either of them, you know? Like, Glim would be so good, it would just stop these creeps of the Lycan, because to be clear, Lycan wasn't actually going for the kills. Like, he was low health on the backlines. It was the creeps which were doing it. Those were the ones which scooped up both the...
They're coming kind of soon, I'd say. Like right now, Venom went for the Vessel against... to be fair, there's like no Dispel, right? So it's a pretty cool Vessel game, especially with Venomancer. You throw a lot of goo on one hero and they should be going down. But like you mentioned, it does delay that Glimmer. He is, I think, around 700 gold away on the Venomancer. And the Sky, only with a 4-staff, it's like... not enough right now. So the problems you are mentioning, yes, they are currently present, but you'd like to think in like 10 minutes time, they should be kind of dissipating.
Yeah,
TA
my feeling is
up
just
the
that, like,
MKB.
if they did go for those items instead, then they would be in a better place. You know, that fight wouldn't have gone so badly. They can maybe look for the turnaround or something, but maybe not with the Primal Beast ulti being interrupted and the initiation being scuffed. It's definitely difficult.
Weird and wonderful game, and TA now sporting 19,000 gold and MKB. So I am thoroughly excited to see her go toe for toe with Windrunner. Grouped up, looking for the smoke. Doom is showing... Actually, no, he's hiding in the tree line top, but not
Doom.
in the fight area now.
Yeah, they have vision here, but it's just on a clockwork. Nobody wants to Doom a clockwork. I'll move up, though. Here's a better target. CTY shows, but there's that fresh Lincoln Spear. Looking kind of funky.
And no Lincoln Spot available on the Doom.
Land. Yeah. They will go on to the Coddle here as well. Nice hookshot coming in from CZQ as well. Oh, immediately forced out of it by Ice Ice as well. A little bit awkward as 70 comes flying through the fight. Brings down YYYY, but now he's going to get doomed up himself. And the Pulverize coming through as well from Echoes, but he's got so much damn HP. He's not going to be affected by it at all. Beyond on the creeps, looking for a target, trying to just get on top of the Skyrath. Or actually, no, even going for the TA. Now looking towards Echoes as well. But everyone's going on a different target on the side of Team Zero. It's a little bit awkward right now, but TA still going to play himself back out of this one. ZCQ is gone, but Shining finally going to fall. Echo's jumping back into the engagement here. He's got to be careful, though. This Tibsasaur does so much damn damage if you give him the chance to do so. Echo's got to get himself back here, but 70's the one that gets bullied down by Eric, who's playing the fight so damn well. Looks across to CTY as well, gets off the damage. It's a triple kill for Erica. Beyond going for the TP out as well. Will Erica find him? No, he will not. But all the same, a phenomenal engagement for the side of the Last Dark. Looked so bad, but they were able to pull it out the bag.
God, there was so much noise in that fight. So many little mini engagements. The 1v1 duels. It felt like neither team was trying to perfectly combo up their heroes. And guess who was the biggest victor from that? Of course, Erica. The TA, all by herself, underneath the Lycan, disengaged. And thank God we have a replay. That was such a weird and wonderful fight. But no,
yeah,
we got to see the strength of
3 eyes to watch this one.
And I don't have my glasses on. Well, that's 4. But either way. So yeah, TA, look at this, so aggressively by herself, trying to go for the Windrunner. And then you have like, the 4-staff back out, but it's so weird. Such a weird fight.
Anyway, back to live. TA committed to a clockwork kill and died.
Don't ruin the illusion, Nomad. Don't ruin the illusion. TA's dead.
Not ideal, but holy shit, Beyond just gets absolutely shredded here. Another fight's taking place, but they don't have a Templar Assassin. Echo's going to come in and try and do it by himself. Pulverize coming on down here, but they're able to disjoint that one. 70 still alive for the time being, and the folks fire out onto Shining as well. CTY just trying to chase him down here, keeps the vision, keeps the control. Into the trees though, Shining. He's got the jukes, he's got the beat. No, he doesn't have the way of it. Blinding Light puts an end to his shenanigans, and Shining will be falling. Ice Ice going to claim that one with the Illuminate. So 3 dead on the side of the Last Dark, one of which was a TA before the fight even started.
Just so you're aware, when watching that highlight, my confusion was how TA didn't get punished, right? Because her positioning was so aggressive. We watched the highlights, and then during the highlight reel, she gets hookshot, Lycan and Coddle all jump on top of her, and she dies. But like, we finally got to see that kind of cohesion from Zero to punish this such an aggressive play style from Erica. And yeah, what a turn of events.
Oh no.
But can they even do Roshan quick enough? Last night they're already kind of alive. Primal Beast is in the area.
Yeah,
BKB is available for him.
He needs to get into the pit right now this second. He's not going to be there in time. Aegis grabbed by CTY, but they might still look for this engagement here. They're going to be able to take down the first one. Pulverize coming out into the corner. That's the second one dead. Now they're looking towards the pit. 70. He's right his way around the back lines here. He's going for the TP out. They don't have the stun. He is going to escape. And it is going to be just the 2 support kills going the way of the last duck. Not the biggest fishies they wanted to fry, but still, they will accept it.
I would have never said that Team Zero should have been the team to take the first Roshan in this game. After how it was going, how TA was just popping off, there is no way I'd have been, yeah, don't worry, this winner is going to get Aegis at, or, minute 28. Whew. Quite the turn of events.
Yep. Yeah, just a little bit sloppy, has to be said, from the last Dark. America as well.
Rough around the edges for sure. TA
but that's what we want. We're watching Div too. We're not here to watch the clean, boring teams, like all these guys just going around and
those TI contending teams.
Yeah, those guys who win loads of games and get loads of money. No, we're here for the dirty Dota.
Oh, Swift Blink now completed on TA. Like a little bit of additional armor gonna help out, but the fact that she's gonna, when she jumps, like heroes should in theory die. So this playstyle that Erica's had, I'd like to think it's going to pay off now, where it's going to be a little bit more clean. But we'll have to see. Windrunner, when you look at her economy, last couple of engagements, she's been able to pull out the Aghanims now. So element of surprise might be able to help out a little bit here. This TA, one shackle, one stun, one anything into focus fire, plus how, should be dying.
One stun and I'm die. She's very aggressive here at the bottom side. Probably doesn't realize there's 3 heroes around here, but
doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, Team Zero have no way of knowing if there's heroes behind the TA as well, so it's kind of catch-22.
Grab it. Oh. Unluck.
Escape.
And yep, Primal Beast is now carrying the gem, which was from Keep of the Light.
70 is doomed up, but there's no TA in the area. Shining trying to do it all by himself, but Echo's going to come across as well. Help out and pulverize onto the perfect target there, grabbing ZZQ and making sure he can't interrupt the pulverize whilst also killing off 70 as well. Very nicely done from Echoes on this Primal Beast.
Echo top last night. There's no reason to stop now. The fact that you have all your items, right? You got the Beaky Bees, the gems, the Swift Blinks, the Glimmer Capes and supports that we were kind of missing to deal with the Lycan. If they were to let back in this game, it would be at the detriment of their ability to go high ground. And yeah, I kind of like that we're seeing them just keep go. Even if they lose a core, lose an Aegis, they're still the aggressors. Going up to the high ground at 31 minutes. Dust, don't forget TA has the Dust in play. So this Windrunner, if she has ever caught, we are seeing a carrying a Dust at 31 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. I wonder what she gave up for that. Probably like a Wraith Band or something, I guess.
Or a Wraith Band, yeah.
Still, carries a greedy people. Takes a lot to make them separate with any item above 200 gold.
My efficiency! I need my circlet.
It's 25 minutes. My Wraith Band is worth double. I'll not get rid of it.
Looks at the Ricky running away every single fight. Team!
Where's my van?
Tifa, that is something I really commend ATF on, because every pub that I play with him, he's always got Dust. And he's always telling his other cores, buy Dust, guys. I don't care about your 4-stat item, just buy the detection. It's so important.
Here from Team Zero, CT1 on the front lines, of course, still has that Aegis for another 59 seconds and wants to make the use out of it. But you know what? They're not going to give him a chance. The last Dark, they're like, hey, we're not going to take every fight that's offered to us. We're not dogs begging for scraps at the side of the table. No, we take the good food. We take the food that we want.
Will TA go for BKB and have no buyback? That in itself could be an incredible... Okay, she is. Because again, against Lycan, any engagement you lose near your base, he's got an AC, he has a Helm of the Overlord, your buildings will fall. Oh, on a DD. Okay, this is now when buying the BKB feels good.
God damn.
DD spawn top, bottle dropped as well.
Oh yeah, you love to see it. DD
Oh, they
in
found
the
the
bottle.
Timbersaw.
They found a huge target here as well. 70 being smashed into the ground. The pulverize will be enough, along with everything
no
else they've got
buyback.
at their disposal to bring down the Terrorblade. No buyback on the TB. Terrorblade? Wow. Timbersaw, TS. I have
To be fair,
no idea
no
where
one
the
really
fuck
has
that came
buyback
from, but-
on Radiant. The economy just is not there. Every single person. Okay, Timber just got buyback. Wait, what? What did he?
He got
Okay,
tipped.
he was actually really
and that
close to
gave
it.
him the shots he needed to buy back into the game. That's
Get
right.
me out.
Buyback's now a Dota Plus feature, everybody.
Okay, so Timber has buyback, but no one else does. This could be the game-ending fight if Team Zero really blunder their execution here.
Let's see what they're willing to do. I mean, I don't see any signs of them slowing down on this. I mean, sure, okay, you've got the Focus Fire coming out onto the Primal Beast. CTY's got to be a little bit careful with that Blade Mail coming through as well. And there it is. The Link Kids is popped. The Doom is out. The Wind Ranger is down. Another huge target taken out here. The buyback does come through from the Timbersaw, but it might be too late. Middle barracks is gone. They're moving on to bottom. No signs of slowing down. Don't forget, no tier 2 towers in sight. However, those creeps in the mid lane are going to get cleared out, so now we're looking at the next wave coming on through. Will they go and do anything about it on the side of Team Zero? Or are they just hoping they're going to leave after this one? They found yet another hero in the trees, and the moment they see them, they just get destroyed.
Buyback. GG, they just call it.
They're done. They're done. Okay.
I mean, they don't have buybacks. I was saying, like, they're going high ground on last arc. They're